all right. This is your update for Portofino Bay, Saturday, August 10th. And this couple right here behind me are from Scotland. They've been watching the update videos. So it's great to know that people are actually watching these and getting information out of it on Portofino Bay and how it's looking. But it's starting to look really amazing here above the thirsty fish. Beach up here. Look at this. They've got this trim work done here. This looks so good. I mean, this is starting to really look like Portofino Bay. Wow. I wonder if they've got any of this new fresh paint over here done on this other side here.
All right, love you, bye.
All right, so they've got a piece of plastic hanging down, so they're going to have to put new gutter up there. Actually, it'll come right down this wall and go right in this drain right here. Right here on the right hand side. But let's look here first and see what they've got here at Beach A. It's still yet the walking path that you want to use is still not opened up yet. So they've got this lift here. Okay, you can see here they've got all of this marked out for paint right here for the trim work. So they still have to do right here over top of this. But this whole area here will be done probably this week. They'll get this lift out of here. Then they'll come back and do this paint here and redo Beach A, 1926 Restaurante. All this is done up here on top, I believe. But let's see here if they got anything done back here. They're calling for an inch of rain today, so I wanted them over here actually a little bit earlier than what I usually am. But it's starting to look like Portofino Bay Resort again. So excited for everyone. I know everybody's really wanting to know how it's going to look for HHN, staying here for Halloween Horror Nights and everything, but it's starting to really look good. I mean, only screening over here is around that one oak tree just because they probably haven't done the mulch yet around it. But the bay is starting to look really beautiful. So let's get around here and we'll look back on top of the thirsty fish and see what they have done. See how far along they are, because they've got these lifts in here. They're moving here. We've got 3 lifts in this area here, it looks like, doing this trim paint here. So I mean, they will do, I got 3 windows over here to do like they've done up here. Looks like the columns up here. We'll come back here and take a look at it back towards it. See if they've done anything in here with the new pergola or awning they're going to be putting up. I would say probably going to be a big pergola out here for some outdoor seating, shade. Yeah, I see some columns up in there. They've done some of the brick columns. But yeah, it looks like they've got all of this trim right here done. Look, they're going to do some more trim right here in the front, and then they'll be going down that alleyway there towards the beach pool. But wow, it's starting to look beautiful. This is really looking good. I can't wait to see what this pergola looks like, or awning. So they've got starting the columns. So it's going to be a pretty good sized pergola. It's going to be pretty big. It's going to be real big. So this will be some really nice seating out here, covered. Does anybody know if they're singing yet or not? I don't know. I've not heard anything. All right, so let me take you down the east side. We'll start off right here. All right, so they're doing trim work in here. So they've done the trim here. This looks really good. Going up to the front of the resort. This trim is all done. Wow, look at this. This looks pretty. Wow. And then they've got all that trim detail work that they're doing here on the bell tower or the clock tower. But Gallery Portofino is right here. It's a more of an upscale shopping. You got Tommy Bahama. You got some artwork in here. It's a Galleria. Looks really. It's got a lot of nice stuff. It looks really good. But your next store that you'll come into is the Universal Studios store, and it carries all of your Universal gear. You can get all of your Harry Potter. You can get your stuff. You can get your some of the Marvel stuff. You got Scooby-Doo in here. You got a lot of Marvel stuff in here too. But back here you got Simpsons, got the Minions. So it's mostly you common Universal gear. Your next store will actually be your gelateria. Okay, it's new hours are 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. Alright, so they're not open yet. And then your Starbucks coffee is right here. So if you're staying on the east side, you don't have to walk very far for your Starbucks coffee. Now they did have screening up around all that. Now they don't. But we're going to walk down to one of the pools. It's the smallest of the 3 pools that they have here. It's the Hillside, and it's on the very end of the east wing. And if you're walking to the parks, if you're in the east wing right now, at the walk to the Universal Studios or the City Walk is actually the shortest right now from the east wing. I've not ventured around on the west side over here because you got to go all the way around this big lake over here. It's almost kind of off property when you walk that way, but I usually take this route here, which it's a lot longer than if you was just going from the west wing, walking up and coming here. Here you've got to go all the way around and come in, so it's a little bit longer walk right now. But if you don't mind walking, it's actually quite enjoyable, especially once you get underneath that bridge over there. It's really shaded, and you get to walk by Hard Rock, go through their little butterfly pavilion area, which is pretty cool. But the Hillside pool, we're going to walk down, check out the Hillside pool. So here's your walking path to City Walk and the theme parks. And the first theme park you'll run into will actually be Universal Studios, and then Islands of Adventure. It's about 4 minutes longer to Islands of Adventure. It's 15 minutes to walk this path. I pretty much timed it from here all the way through. It's 15 minutes to get to Universal Studios. And here you have the Hillside pool, which as usual, there is no one up here. Now this is middle of the day. Everybody's probably enjoying the theme parks. They don't have a resort day today. But actually they've got the umbrellas down. Oh, they got the umbrellas on the other side. So this is actually a very relaxing pool area here. I mean, this is very quiet over here. Very unused. And the reason being is because there's no restaurant. We got a helicopter flying over. There's no restaurant over here, or no bar area. Just the bathrooms and the pool. But if you're just looking to relax a little bit and get away from the hustle and bustle, now the other 2 pools are pretty busy, especially the beach pool. The beach pool is real busy. We'll walk back out. We're going to go up to the front entrance now. Kind of realize that they've done something here, and they've pruned these bushes down. I can see the fresh cuts on them. See the fresh cuts on these bushes here. So now they got to come back and they'll mulch them. Got those canna lilies back here, look really pretty. But they'll come back and either mulch or pine straw that. But this is, they're starting to do the landscaping. This sod has done really well. I mean, it really sets everything off now. But we'll walk out here to the front entrance. So I'm just going to stop here for a second and do a panning shot for you. Here's the water taxi right here. West Wing, Beach A, Thirsty Fish. But here's your panning view right now of what the whole harbor looks like. All these buildings back here have all been trimmed out. The only reason they've got that screening up right now is they're building that new pergola that wasn't there, which will be a great addition, because this resort gets hot. I mean, this harbor area does get hot. But here's a whole panning shot of what everything is looking like. It's starting to look really good. Wow, is this looking good. What a beautiful day. I mean, it's hot, but it's a beautiful day. Restaurants are all down here. You have Beach A and the Thirsty Fish. Thirsty Fish opens up at 5 o'clock. Beach A is over top and it opens up at 5. Trattoria de Porto is right here on this corner. They open for breakfast. They got a big buffet for breakfast, do lunch, and they do dinner. Mama Della's is right here. They open up at 5. And then you have Sal's, which is right here, and that's the number 3 pizzeria in Orlando. And as far as Italian food, I would say Mama Della's is probably in the top 10 in Orlando. I know they were at one time, but they have all of this trim work done in here right now. Oh, I just noticed this. So all of this trim is done here going up to the lobby. I mean, it looks like they got a little touch-up work right here to do. But wow, does this color look good. Oh, they must have dropped something. Must have dropped something there. It's the glass is cracked. 2 different spots. It's cracked. I've never noticed that. But yeah, this is looking really good in here. Just gotta clean it up now. So here's your entrance road, and it actually goes over top of those 2 tunnels that you come through that I showed you in the video earlier. But here's your clock tower here. You see they still got the scaffolding up. Here's your very front of the entrance right here. So I think this is going to be my thumbnail for this time. But your Universal bus to Volcano Bay is right here. Now you can actually take that to City Walk if you want to, or if you're resort hopping, I think your first stop would be the Hard Rock, and then it will take you all the way over probably to Lowe's Sapphire. Then it will swing in to Royal Pacific, then it will hit City Walk, and then it will come back here. But if you're resort hopping to go to Portofino, or not Portofino, but Royal Pacific, it will take you a while to get there. But if you want to go over and eat at Lowe's Sapphire or the Hard Rock, you can take this and it will take you over there. But here is your check-in right here. Front of the resort, looking beautiful. Buses to Volcano Bay, City Walk right here. Your meeting rooms, ballrooms are right here on this side of the building, but your main lobby is through these doors right here. This beautiful fountain here. Wow, it's beautiful. Got these Vespas. I know what they're called now. So I love these Vespas, but I love this right here. Looks really great. So we've got a bus coming in right now, so I'm just going to hop over here real quick and show you the route that it's going to take when it comes in here. I think that was in the film, it was in frame, but here it comes. This is from Volcano Bay or from City Walk, and it'll come in this way right here, make this loop here, and you'll head right back out. So let's check the lobby out. So your valet services is over here to the right here in this bay window right here. That's your parking cashier. But here's your entrance here. These doors are automatic, so you don't have to open them up. But look at this beautiful tile work. Wow, check it out. Beautiful, beautiful Italy. So your luggage services is going to be right here on the right hand side. We'll take all your luggage, take it up to your room. Here is your resort check-in right here on the right-hand side. You got a family checking in. Beautiful orchids here in the center. Check out this painting up here. It's got some beautiful doves on it. And you've got a little lounge area over here on the left side. They'll have you some water with some, looks like some lemon and some cantaloupe maybe or something in it. But this is a beautiful little area here to kind of set in and relax. You can play some, they got 4 chess tables in here if you play chess. You can play some chess. You come over here and take a good look at the bay from up here. This is what the bay is looking at like right now, which is very beautiful. Some paintings over here. Jester. Looks like he's had a little bit too many glasses of wine here. And another jester. He's dancing. So your check-in's right here. You come on into the fountain area here. It's a big, large atrium. Over, got some new pretty lights up there, probably lit up at night. Your club for Portofino Club is down this hallway to your left. You take the stairs down, it'll take you right out to the water taxi. East wing is over here to the left. Your west wing is to your right. Sal's, Mamadella's, Trattoria de Porto. But this is your bar here for the Portofino Club. And I've got an exclusive look in there for that, what they have. Looks like they're still working in the central piazza, still closed down. You have the Avis rental here, and you got the Universal Vacation Planning Center here on the right hand side. You take this hallway here. Your concierge will be here on the left side, on the left. Then you have another store here. I'm going to learn how to pronounce this at some point in time. But this store's got some really nice stuff. It's probably got, Portofino Bay's probably got the most licensed merchandise for Portofino Bay. It's got a lot of shirts, a lot of hats. You got some Tommy Bahama stuff here. Got some more hats down here, some more shirts. You got some bathing suits, bags. Wish I could find me a candle here that has this smell that they have here. Has your Thirsty Fish shirts. Then over here you have some Oakley. More hats, more bathing suits. Some really nice glassware, plates. I like these here. Look at the little fishing lure there. That was pretty. I like that. Italian. So I've got some information here now for you. It's called Bright Sunshine. So if you're interested in this smell that you smell when you walk in here, which is just absolutely beautiful. But here's all your sundries. Got some drinks over here. But here's all your essentials that you forgot that you need to come in here and purchase. They're all right here. But it's Bright Sunshine. They cannot sell it. It's in a diffuser. Okay, so you'll find it on the internet. Bright Sunshine.
Bright Sunshine. Yes.
That is some useful information. I'm gonna have to order me some Bright Sunshine. But yeah, you got these beautiful little giraffes here. I do like this pineapple they have over here. This glassware. I guess this is cut glass. But yeah, I like that pineapple. Alright, so if you come back out here in the hallway, you make a left, make a right, and it takes you back down to the lobby. Take a left, and it takes you down this beautiful hallway here. It looks like a little alleyway in Italy, in Portofino. Your ballrooms here. You go straight through here to take you to the ballrooms. They're closed right now. They're working out there, which is the great thing right now is I think they just bypassed the villa pool altogether and jumped up over top of the villa pool. So they will have a lot of that finished over there before they go into the villa pool area. It's beautiful right here. Beautiful. So your central piazza is right here. Actually, it's a little bit brighter down here than it has been. They have the lights down here. They must maybe have a function going on here. But here's your Da Vinci meeting room 2. Michelangelo 1. Michelangelo 2. So we just must have bypassed. We must have just walked right by Da Vinci 1. But here's your hospitality section. Your villa suites are here down, and your hospitality suites are down this hallway. And okay, so that's what this is called, the Villa Piazza, which is that big green area out here where they have the weddings that overlooks the villa pool, which will be over here to your left. They'll have a big grassy area. So they have jumped from the beach pool up to the Villa Piazza to work in that area, and then they'll probably drop back down to the villa pool after they complete the beach pool. But that's where we're going to head to now. We'll swing by the Portofino Club, take a good look at that again. Central Piazza here to your right. Your meeting rooms, there's Da Vinci 2, Da Vinci 1. But all your restaurants are down in the harbor. Remember that. The restaurants are in the harbor. Okay, so that's the Donatello boardroom, which will be the first room here on the right. Bernini 2. All right, so let's walk back down to the harbor. All right, so you take your steps down to the harbor right here, but we're actually going to make a right and go down towards the Club Portofino and the Villa Suites. Your bar is right here to your left. Your entrance for Portofino Club is right here in the middle of the building. Come up to these columns here, and it will be on your left side here. Right, so here is your Portofino Club. Most of your food is going to be right here on the right. In the center, there'll be some here on the right, but you'll have seating. Your drinks will be up here. Bar over to your left. You come down here. Your beach pool, Villa Pool, Splendendo's, Mandaria Spa, Fitness Center, actually over to your left. Over here you would take this and it would take you out to the Central Piazza. You could take this down and around a set of steps here, and that would put you on the level or right above the Villa Pool. But we're going to take this section right here. Portofino Club is right here to your left. So this is not accessible right now, but here's another view here. But we'll head down to the beach and Villa Pool. So here's some good construction views right here of this new pergola awning that they're putting out here. Finish those columns up here. It's going to be a great addition. So you can see here they still have a lot of scaffolding up. This is about as close as I can get to the beach pool. This area here has all been redone already been painted up, trimmed up. So taking this flight of steps right here will take you back up to those long hallways into the alleyway. Your villa pool will be over here to your right. You got a little fitness center, some bikes, treadmill, some barbells, free weights in here. But your villa pool or your beach pool is right here to your left. Splendido's is out here. So you come back out, take this little hallway. Now I came through the villa in the west wing to get down here, and it was a long walk for me. But here is your villa pool right here. You can see they've bypassed this area here. They're only going to be doing these pools one at a time, but they've jumped up into the Villa Piazza. They have that closed down up there, which is right here, that next building over. Your villa pool. And I've got videos on it, I believe. You can go back and look at what that looks like. Mandara Spa is right here to your right. The other fitness center is out here, but they've got that one closed down right now, it looks like. So you have to come out here. You might be able to get to it if you came through the beach pool area and back into it. You might be able to get to the big fitness center. But we're going to go down here, make a left here, and go out to the harbor. We go up these steps, we go down a flight of steps, go straight down, and that will take us out into the harbor, which will be right by the arcade. This long alleyway is right here. Took a look at it while we was up in the it was actually the third floor, so the lobby is actually on the third floor. So this has got a slight incline to it, but it's not a hard walk, but it is a long one. All right, so we're almost out to the harbor here. They're still doing some painting up underneath here. They've got these windows that I was looking at for a long time. They've got them all painted up and trimmed up. But they're in here right now doing their paint. Here is your arcade. We'll swing into the arcade real quick. Here's your arcade, just your basic arcade games. You got some motorcycle racing games. You got Jurassic Park, Halo, got some skee ball, air hockey, and you got your collectible winter games here with all your Mario stuff. Looks like it's maybe Hello Kitty in here. You got some Pokemon over here to your left, but just your basic arcade. Looks good in here, huh? Got two doors. Now, so we're gonna make a left here, which will actually take us back towards the lobby. And I want to show you where Trattoria di Porto is and where Mama Della's is at in Sal's. Alright, so here we go. Lobby to your right, east wing, Mama Della's, Sal's, elevators to lobby, Starbucks, Gelateria, Galleria, and Hillside Pool are all to the right. And they've marked through those, put tape over those arrows that were wrong. So Trattoria di Porto was right here. You'll go in this door, your bar is to your left, they'll seat you over here to the right. Now Mama Della's doesn't open up until 5. So actually they're pointing you down this way now. So they kind of don't make up their mind on which way they want you to come in yet. But when you're coming in the evening to eat dinner, Trattoria di Porto, you'll come in this door here. To your left will be Trattoria. To your right will be Mama Della's, which they're both really good restaurants. Sal's is down here and will be to your left once you pass the steps going up to the lobby. So here is Sal's. Alright, so we're back out into the harbor again. Everything is coming along. Everything is coming along here. Really starting to look a lot better. Looks really good. I mean, starting to be back to where it should be. So what can I get here from Sal's right now? The Sal Zones meat and cheese. Sliced pepperoni, Italian sausage, meatballs, Parmesan cheese, mozzarella, Fortino. Served with side marinara. Or the meatball sandwich. Or the Sal's Classic Italian. Let me figure this out here. So I decided to get the one of the Sal Zones. I'm gonna get the meat and cheese, but to show you here what this looks like in here. Here's your potato chips and everything. You got some fresh oranges. Looks like some cereal. This is a kind of a grab and go. You got some sandwiches here, fruit salads and sandwiches. You got some drinks. You got some more cookies here. You got some more chips. Got some chips over here. It's a nice little pizzeria. I like this pizzeria. It's really cute in here. Place your order and register right here in front here. And then you have some more drinks. You got some wine, some beverages over here. Got some beer. You got your Peroni in here if you want to get a Peroni, IPA. Some different drinks. Then your Coca-Cola Freestyle is over here to your left, which is you gotta pay for your drink. Can't use your cups. Then you have your cheeses and some crushed red pepper and Parmesan here. Looks really good. And then you got another little seating area over here to your left side. So I decided to get the Sal Zone Italian meats and cheese. This looks, wow, this smells really good. But this is a Sal Zone. I cannot wait to try this out. I usually do the meatball sandwich, but I wanted to try something different. Let you know how this is. So here's you an inside look at the meat and cheese, Italian sausage, pepperoni, mozzarella. Wow, does this look really good. I cannot wait. Wow, this looks good. Well, I can see why Sal's is considered the #3 pizzeria in all of Orlando area. That is really good. That was a really good Sal Zone. That Italian meat and cheese was really good. Now, does it beat the meatball sandwich? No, it's not as good as the meatball sandwich. It's a little bit down below it, but it's better than the Italian sandwich. But that Sal Zone was really good. It's a little salty. That was I don't know if it was in the Italian sausage or the pepperoni or in the breading itself. It was just a little bit salty for me. But this is your weekly update for Portofino Bay Resort. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. We'll see you on the flip side. Stay frosty, and remember, Portofino Bay is calling your name.